Mandala drawings are so much in trend, and today we are going to make beautiful moon and sun mandala without using any professional tools. So here is the process of how a beginner can make mandala drawings if they don't even have a protector or a compass. So here, grab anything round at home and draw a circle, and then with the help of scale divide the circle in these equal parts. You have to roughly decide the center of the circle, and now on each line make markings at 1 millimeter or 1 centimeter like this. Now you have to join all these markings making a curved line like so, and once you finish one of the inner circle, see, it's okay, it's going to be a little out of shape, but remember that we are not using any professional tools, and this is how it's going to be. If you can find many circular objects at home and you can make uniform circles, you can do that, but otherwise roughly you're going to have something like that when you finish all the circles. Then rub off half of the inner circles. Why? Because we are going to make half sun and half moon in this mandala design. So like this, draw a crescent moon on one side of the circle and leave rest of the circles, semicircles, as it is. Now let's start filling up the mandala or making the patterns and designs. Now let's make some beautiful rays in the sun, because we filled in the basic pattern inside it. There's no fixed rule about filling up patterns in the mandala drawing, because you have to just go with the flow. You have to just keep looking at it, how it's turning up, and you have to just follow your instinct. It's more of a meditative art form, so you have to just follow your heart and keep making the designs. So like this, we will make some beautiful rays in the sun, at the outer surface of the sun, and then we will move on to the moon. We've completed the sun roughly. Now let's use the marker and overwrite on these patterns. Now let's fill in some more finer details. I'll be using the black marker to cover some areas completely, to basically accentuate the rest of the design, and I am not following any particular rule for this. I'm just going by my heart and I'm doing it, so you also enjoy the process and do this. So here I am looking at the drawing time to time by stepping back and stopping, and then I am continuing to fill in the details. That's the process, that's how it should be done. And not only mandala drawing, but in terms of any painting or any artwork, you have to just keep taking a short break and looking at the work, and then decide whether you want to fill in something more or not, whether you need to stop right there or not. So here we have finished the sun completely. Now let's decorate our moon and make it even prettier. the drawing part, now I'm going to use some watercolors to add more drama to the painting. You can leave it as it is if you want. I'm going to use the wet on wet technique, for which I will first make the paper wet with clear water and then I'll splash some colors. So I'm using blue for the part where there's moon, and I'll be using red, orange and bright yellow for the part where there's sun. Since we've not used any professional tools for this painting, that's why you can see it's not very much proportionate, but still it looks pretty, doesn't it? In the time of crisis like this, when we don't have the art supply and we can't go out to buy them either, this is a great way to relax and feel happy about the art you've created. I'll be very happy if I could help you in any way and if I could motivate you to make these drawings. And please share the pictures of your drawings here on YouTube with me, or you can share the same with me on my Instagram. See, you need no training for all this. Just follow your heart and mix and match things and just do what you enjoy, right? So here the blue part is done. I will be adding some more blue to that part once it dries a little bit. First, let me just blend in some red, orange and yellow in the day part of the painting. This is a completely optional step. You can leave the painting as it is without any color, but I think the colors will add a lot of value to it. So that's why I'm doing, and there's no technique. It's just wet on wet. Wet the paper first and then splash in some colors. That's it. And the watercolors will do their own magic, right? So let's just finish this, and when we remove the tape we will see the magic. Now that's what we have created. Isn't it pretty? Just let it dry for some time, and if you have white pen or white acrylic paint, or even you can use white watercolor, just use thicker watercolor for this. You can add some stars on the side of the moon and it'll become even prettier. So here I am going to use my jelly roll and add in some stars, some small, some big stars, and that's it. We are done with the painting. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video and it could teach you something, it could help you in some way, and if it did, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Stay home, stay safe, and keep creating.